All right, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be giving my thoughts on Michonne's return being confirmed for The Walking Dead, as well as Isabelle possibly being Elizabeth's daughter. All right, so we did get confirmation from Scott Gimple during I think it was called the New York Comic-Con panel at home. I think in one of the chats he had responded to say that we will see Michonne again back in the Walking Dead universe. He did not clarify whether that was going to be in the Walking Dead television series or whether that was going to be in the Walking Dead movie or just what that looks like. I think we're all hoping to see Rick return to the TV series before it ends, right? Like before the final episode. We probably won't see it. It'll probably be reserved for the movies, but I think we'd all like to see that. Or maybe both of them. That would be cool. Michonne and Rick would be great. Just to finish off the series, that would be so cool if they could somehow make that work, and then also have it chronologically work out with the movies. So definitely, I think we'll see Michonne in the Walking Dead movies. That is for certain. Whether or not we'll see Rick and Michonne back in the television series at some point in these next couple of years before things wrap up. Probably not. I'll just predict. I don't think we will. I think it'll have to be the movies. And if anything, we might see Carol and Daryl or some of the other characters make an appearance in the Walking Dead movies. If they still intend to do 3 movies, if they still get 3 movies done, which after COVID is completely up in the air, we'll have to see. But there's that information for you guys that yes, Michonne's going to be returning. So that's great news for fans of Michonne. The next one came in from Deb Hollings, who I think asked during the live stream this weekend or in a comment. Trev, do you think Isabelle from Fear the Walking Dead is Elizabeth's daughter? So Isabelle was the CRM soldier that I think came down in a helicopter in season 5 of Fear the Walking Dead with Althea. So get this. A lot of you guys probably haven't seen the episode. Some of you have, but a lot of you probably haven't. If you have, you already know. If you haven't seen the episode, I think it was called The End of Everything. And it aired right around the time when the Walking Dead comic book series was just wrapping up. So that's where the title, The End of Everything, sort of synced up with Kirkman announcing it basically the same week, within a couple days after that episode airing, that The Walking Dead the Walking Dead comics were basically over. Not that they were ending, but they were pretty much over just then, like one more issue and that was it, or that was the ending issue. Like the biggest surprise ever for Walking Dead fans you could ever imagine. It's like, oh, it's over, by the way. It's like, what? But around that time when the Walking Dead comics were ending, which at this point was, about a year and a half ago, I want to say. They did have an episode where you had Isabelle, who was a character coming in from the CRM, who came down and met Althea, and sort of they had this captive thing going back and forth, I want to say. And by the end of it, they end up sort of, I don't know, falling in love or something. You guys know how this last stream we're complaining about the amount, the representation problem. Well, this doesn't help the case at all because, yeah, they were, Althea's gay and so is Isabelle, so they're together, which is fine. Okay, it's fine. It wasn't so prevalent in society at that time. It's become more. Anyway, we've touched on that enough this weekend, so I want to go back into that. But Elizabeth does mention to the girls, that would be Iris and Hope, that she has a daughter older than them, and that she's a soldier in the CRM army. So I think that's where kind of the theory came up right away, is that Isabelle, who was in Fear the Walking Dead, is the first, I want to say she was like the first CRM soldier we saw, or one of the first anyway, in season 5 of Fear the Walking Dead, which it was pretty cool and everything. It worked out pretty well. It does to me seem to fit. I think it's true. I think that's what they're going for. I think that she is in fact her daughter, and that's what they're going for there. But leave your comments below. Let me know what you guys think about that. That's a possible crossover between Walking Dead World Beyond and Fear the Walking Dead. So in this rare instance, not a crossover into the original Walking Dead series, but into the other two that they're building up over time here. And so I think at some point we'll probably see her again in Fear the Walking Dead, since she is kind of important that she's a love interest for Althea, but they would need to find each other at some point. And then we've got some of your guys' comments for today. Sonic Mojo had said, I'm pissed how racist this show is. Where is my gay, trans, bi, half, white, black, Chinese, binary pronoun A carrier, the character Z? I don't know. That's very to their super gay, trans, second cousin. Come on, AMC. So, all right. Well, we went into that stuff a lot this weekend. I think we've said enough about it. We do have a lot of viewers here that are gay, which is totally fine. It's have anything against it or anything like that. It's just I don't know. There was a lot of comments this weekend after episode 2 of Walking Dead World Beyond. I'm not giving up on World Beyond just yet, and there are the tie-ins with other Walking Dead stuff, which could be useful. So you kind of have to watch it for that. I guess I kind of have to for doing the channel with you guys. But, maybe it'll get better. I did watch the episodes with Jazz because she wanted to watch it after she heard me ranting about how bad it was. She's like, I want to watch it. So we watched the episodes, and she actually likes it, so she liked it. So she thought it was pretty good. Anyway, I may have her join us on Wednesday or something this week and let her give her thoughts on World Beyond. But it sounds like she likes it, and so that's cool. There are people who do like it. Yes, they are a minority, but there are people who do. So that's totally fine. Well, Jezebel Spirit pretty much said diversity as if that's a negative thing. Well, it's not necessarily a negative thing. It's just gotten so. I feel like it's gotten so crazy overboard now, and I know it's not going to stop anytime soon. Which I don't know. I guess can't really comment on it much more than that. We also have to be careful for how we even address this stuff, or even if we have gripes about it, we got to be careful. Eric Diedrichson said, LOL, you look like it's painful to review this, Trev. Yeah, for World Beyond. So that was a little bit painful to do that review. But after watching it back with Jessica, she wanted to watch it. It's, I'm going to say it's not that bad. Well, it is that bad, but it's something different. It's a different type of series. It's not the usual stuff from Walking Dead. It is a different show. We'll see. Maybe it'll get better for us. And it does appeal to different audiences than the other Walking Dead stuff. I'm just not, personally in the demographic that it's targeted towards, I want to say. Ash Williams says, don't worry, Trev. There's only 18 episodes left of this thing. So that makes me feel a lot better, yeah. Oil Norwell said, it's worse than embarrassing. It's offensive to the average viewer who's sitting at home. Those working in the TV movie business seem to live in a bubble where they constantly remind each other how virtuous and perfect they are, which leads them to believe that the average viewer at home is XYZ phobic simply because they're in part of the media bubble. This is why we all get this rammed down our throats constantly in the media bubble. They have such contempt for the average person at home that we've now got to a stage whereby they genuinely believe they need to constantly lecture us for our own good. Yeah, loaded comment. I don't disagree with you. That's kind of the way the lobbyists work in Hollywood, right, and those things. So, yeah, the virtue signaling is definitely what it is. Joe Sly said, isn't there a name for something like get woke, go broke? So, yeah, that's what it is. Destiny Wybara says, Trev, bro, is this your boomer rant because World Beyond is a story for the future? You sound stuck in the past. So, I guess so. I guess you're right, Destiny. I guess I'm just stuck in the past, and that's what it is. I did mention that maybe it being in like a southern state had something to do with it, so people got mad at me for that too. This was just quite the thing, man. It's like can't stop it. New Era Mysteries and Conspiracy says the only good thing about this or about the show is that the female is the female dictator of the CRM, Elizabeth. Well, we don't know if she is the overarching leader of the whole thing. I got the sense that she wasn't. But I don't know, maybe she could be. Like if you watch the Walking Dead Rick movies, do you think she's going to be in it? I'm not sure. I tend to think she probably answers to somebody else, but I guess it's possible she could be the overarching leader. I don't think so. I tend to think that the overarching leader would send her off to do the speeches or do whatever, and kind of sit back and just relax, right? Like that's kind of typically what the top dogs would usually do. Brad69 says, feels like a CW show. Like, WTF is this man? Spent 10 minutes in a treehouse rolling a bowling ball and playing Monopoly. I literally fast-forwarded through that part. I really wanted them to get through this because it's supposed to connect with the Rick movies, but I really can't, man. Well, you can watch my recaps of each one and see what you think, each week, and just get it caught up on that. And then some of these videos will go over some hidden stuff that you might not get right away, that you might have to have more, more info for, or that I can give you more info on. Axel's DDO channel said, not surprised at The Walking Dead's finale ratings, considering the delay. Most probably people just didn't know about it until, it actually released. And Diana Rainey had said they didn't market The Walking Dead's finale episode enough, so that was the problem with that. And let's see, AOTD had said they have completely dropped Talking Dead for fear now, not even having an episode for the season 6 premiere. So that was before this episode had aired, and the fear finale was really good. I got to admit that. So that was good stuff. So we'll see for Talking Dead how much they do that in the future. Without having live audiences, maybe it's something that they don't want to do as much. I am happy to hear they did the New York at-home thing, though. That's pretty good. I want to watch it through. Maybe I'll watch it through after this. I haven't seen it yet, but maybe soon. Soon we'll watch it. So, last one from Ethan, who says, Elizabeth is my favorite character in World Beyond. Very mysterious and a great actress, too. Yeah, I did see her in something else, another horror movie of some kind, just before I was looking at this. I didn't catch the name of the horror movie or show or anything, but I watched the first episode of Utopia for you guys who asked me to do it, and you guys were right, man. I love it because it's conspiracy stuff, comic book stuff. I'll do a review for Utopia soon. Absolutely loved it. Fantastic series. And we'll have a review for that soon for you guys. Anyway, that'll be it for today's video, guys. Kind of a Walking Dead Updates video. Let me know what you think about Elizabeth and the possible crossover with, Isabelle. And I'll see you guys again soon for another video. As usual, it's Trev. And I'm saying peace later, guys. See you soon.